Hey guys, it's Carolina here from KarolinasKrafts and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I wanted to share with you guys what I made using this collection. This is the I Love My Cat collection by Echo Park. I literally just had some scraps and that's it. And I have like a whole bin of, papers that I started. Sometimes they're just scraps, sometimes they're like half full paper pads. Whatever it is, but this one I pulled out because this one was literally just scraps and I wanted to use it up. So what I decided to make is a 3x4 mini notebook, and I'm going to go over all of these details and kind of like what I did to make it, and if I needed to pull other papers and stuff. So let's talk about it. And in case you guys want to make your own, I do have a tutorial on how to make these cute little 3x4 size mini notebooks. I do use my cinch machine and everything I show you guys in the tutorial on how to make it. So if you guys have a cinch machine, you could definitely check that out and make one yourself. I mean, even if you don't have a cinch, you could still make this. You could just do rings if you wanted to. It doesn't have to be cinch, but I do really like the cinch wire. So I didn't have enough paper to wrap the chipboard, so I just did a red cardstock. I did have quite a bit of 3x4 cut apart, so I put one on the front cover here. Here's the back. I just had a piece. Again, I didn't have enough to wrap the whole entire thing, so and it works. You actually save cardstock this way by wrapping with a solid and just putting a piece, because the piece on the back here only needs to be 3x4 inches as opposed to 5x4 if you were to wrap your chipboard. So this opens up and it looks like this. I have this piece here. This is actually, this right here is vellum that I printed. I printed this pattern out, you guys. And all I did was get printable vellum paper, which I will link down below. And then I just found like some images, some patterns on Google, and I just printed some, and some of them I actually scanned from other vellum paper that I had. Like I had some like little black hearts. I scanned it and just printed it on my own vellum paper, so I really liked doing that. The only thing when you print it yourself, the paper gets a little bit curly, I guess from all the ink and stuff when you're printing it, so I did have to add this sticker so that it would kind of lay flat, and that made it lay flat instead of like curl up. So I added the sticker that just says the very best kitty. Again, I had cut aparts, so I included this one here that just says hey you, and this is available in my Etsy shop in case you guys are interested in purchasing it. Now there isn't really any pages in between because I didn't have enough. This is literally all I had. This scrap is actually from, no, that is from this collection, yeah. And I added some blank white tags. I just used a tag die set that I have in my stash. I love it. You guys can get it. It's on Amazon. I will link it down below. And you get like a whole bunch of different sizes of tags. It's like a nested stitched tag die set, and I love it. I use it all the time. I created little tags here. So whenever I cut the dividers, I sometimes had like a little scrap left. I actually think I needed to pull, I think I might have pulled a couple of sheets. No. Where did this come from? Because this looks like a smaller pattern. Maybe this was from the collection. I feel like I pulled from somewhere else, but now I don't know. Anyway, so there was that little tag in there. And normally I do my tags 2.5 inches wide. This one is 2 inches because I didn't have a piece big enough for 2.5. And you know what? It works anyway. It's just not as big as I normally do it, but it works because I was just using scraps. Here I had made a little pocket, added a sticker, did another little blank tag. We've got this little piece here, and then this one does have a page here, so it's just paper clipped right there in case you guys wanted to journal, paper clip some other stuff in there. But I also just like the tool kind of peeking out from the top, but this does flip open like that, and it's just another great use of our little scraps. Okay, no other pages there. I have this pocket here. This is like a light blue. This is not from the collection. This is actually from, I think this is from a summer collection I was using by Miss Kate Cuttables, and some of her solid papers from that collection matched really well with like the cat and dog themed papers from Echo Park. So I kind of just used it here. I think in my doggy one, hold on, I have some other scraps because I made a doggy one too. You guys will see in another video. I had all these like papers from that summer themed collection by Miss K Cuttables, and so all of these like work with this paper. Like you've got your orange, you've got your light blue, your yellow, your dark blue, or actually turquoisey color, and this light blue. Like so many colors that matched with this, and I was just loving it. So I had pulled some to use with this. So I made this little pocket, added, this is actually the part of the branding strip because the collection is called I Love My Cat. So I just put that here and, you know, used it as an embellishment. Here we've got another tag, and all of the seam binding peeking out at the top is from My Scrap Cabin Shop. I love her seam binding. It's where I get all my seam binding from. And if you guys want to get any, you guys can use the code Carolina10 for 10% off your order of seam binding. But you can see I've got 3 different colors that I'm using here. Then I had a scrap, like an angled pocket, and I couldn't put it down here because then the pattern would be upside down. So I put it up here and it works. It's just like a top loading tuck spot right there. I had another 3x4 cut apart here. So I just used that. And again, you've got your index card pages that were like cut down. They were 4x6 pages, and you just kind of cut them in half. So I did that here, and you guys are going to see all of that like in the tutorial video. And then I had another cut apart, so I used it. And then, okay, I think this sheet, I want to say I had a couple of sheets from like a 6x6 paper pad also, because this looks small, but maybe, I don't know. Yeah, this is from like a smaller one, because that's like a small pattern of the fish. So this had to be from like a 6x6 that I probably also had. But anyway, I made a third tag. This one is 2.5 inches wide, and I didn't have enough paper, so I just used some scraps and I kind of layered it together. I wish I probably would have, looking at this now, I wish I would have put this top piece in the middle and then that on top, but it is what it is. And then, oh, my tabs. I forgot to mention my tabs. So for all of my tabs, I used a punch. Hold on, let me get it. So I just used this tab punch. It is 2 inches total. And then it punches out this whole entire thing, and then you just fold it in half. What I do is actually score it first and then fold it in half, because depending on the paper that you're using, if you just try to fold it, sometimes it cracks. So I just put it on my scoreboard and just put like another line, and then I fold it. But I will have this punch link down below because I really like how it punches out the whole thing and not just like half a piece where you have to kind of like glue them together. So I will have this link down below. It's what I use for my mini notebooks. And then the back of this scrap wasn't long enough, so I had put it onto some red cardstock, and I also wanted it to stand out more from this paper, so that worked out here. And we got another blank tag. It looks like I had this scrap, but the paper clip here, it's not like a fold out. I wish it were, but here's just holding another tag because I didn't have enough for it to be like another fold out. And then more pages, and you have like a total of 40 of these like index card pages, 10 in between like each section. So you actually start off with 10 here before the divider, then after the divider you have 10, after this one you have 10 plus the extras. So if it has a cut apart, that would make 11, or if it has, well, this one actually has 12 because there's 2 cut aparts in between, but you definitely get 10 of the index card lined pages on one side and blank on the other. So yeah, that is available in my Etsy shop too, in case you guys are interested. But it just goes to show that you can use your scraps in a variety of ways. Like, even though I didn't have enough for certain things, I was still able to make it work, whether making a scrappy tag, whether you know, instead of choosing to wrap the chipboard, I just did it with a solid and then put like a cut apart on the front. Like, you can make it work. So that's what I used. I'm glad I was able to write this off because I was literally just down to scraps, and now I could write off this collection because now we are done. And like I said, this is available in my Etsy shop in case you guys are interested. And that is everything. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next crafty video. Don't forget to check out the tutorial if you guys want to make one too. All right, talk to you soon. Bye.